morning, good afternoon for many of us, and good evening to all of you all wonderful people out there. This is try number three. I'm bored and nothing to do, and why not? We'll see how the connection is this time. All right. I always greet you with the love and the honor of the infinite creator, and always do continue to pray that each and every one of you stay in the universe, apparently. There, wow. I reconnected and it's already given me a warning. So it may be that everybody in the last two streams, if you can hear me and if this is recorded, because it really hurts to type right now, um, that apparently other folks are having issues with streaming. So it may not just be my end or my computer, although it's acting funky. So interesting development of stuff. Um, Here's hoping if you see this part that you have a good day, have had a good day despite connection issues, and that tomorrow and in the rest of your life, your days will be, well. I'm probably going to have to do this part over as far as subject matter, but in my part three of this, where my brain is at the moment, and if this is recording, well, it, might not be live to everybody to get, but maybe it will be recorded. Somebody can go back and watch it, or someone new can say, "What's he talking about here?" Um, in all of this, I realized that having had two surgeries instead of one has put a different perspective in the healing of of the universe. Then I guess it would be the nature of healing in a way, and that it's up to us, you know, because in the last video at the end I was talking about belief. You have to believe that you can be healed. You don't have to believe in God. You don't have to believe in any kind of savior or Bible. It has nothing to do with it. Okay. Now I do believe in some of those things, and that's for other videos that I've published and discussed. But the nature of spirit is all around us. I'm looking out the window, seeing the azaleas blooming, it's springtime is here, and for us down here in South Georgia and Florida area, yeah, oh man, it's beautiful. Nice weather outside, a little puffy clouds, but mostly blue sky, and no trails, yet at least. So thank you to the universe. But, there are people who are locked in on this healing thing that like only Jesus can heal. Now, I'm okay, and I understand that, and I believe in that power. Don't get me wrong. But the power of the healing of Jesus, it comes from the universe. Okay. So there is a different step in this. And I for some reason this last week, I think I have been awakened to this. Oh boy, what a lesson. But, yeah, I believe in Jesus, and that's on other videos and for another discussion. Yes, Mother Mary came to me and gave me a prophecy that is coming true as I sit here and talk to you, 58 years ago, because I was about 12 or 13 and I'm 70. So I was given a prophecy that has come true for me. I don't care if anybody believes it or not. I know it's happened to me. And here I am having this conversation. You want to heal in the universe. You think that only God can heal you, but where does God get his power from? People freak out about that statement right there. Because it's the power of the cosmos, the collective power of the universe. And in this collected power of the universe, Yeah, this is going to have to be for another video where I get into this instead of part one, part two, part three. I get it, guys. Um, my angels kind of hollering at me. Don't worry about it. Just keep talking. You know, okay. And I'm home and I'm bored and, and I don't, um, and I'm hoping that if I got to pee, I have to plan this out. God forbid. TMI, I know. I got to, this, never mind. I won't go into that. That's for another video for just, you know, none of this was in the brochures. None of this was in the brochures about how you're going to wipe after a major back surgery. They don't tell you that. There's nothing in the brochures, and it's an issue. It it should be in there. I'm telling you. Maybe that's another, comic relief or whatever. But here, Mister Null, sit down on the toilet. Okay, got down here, and you finish your business, and then you go. Now what? Uh, now what? Well, get back up it. No, there's a step in between sitting down and pooping and getting back up. Now what? And it ain't pooping, it's BM, you know. But anyway, but with the comic relief right there for a minute, um, trust me, your brain's going, what? But anyway, with the healing part, it's the universe. It's not a specific thing. And people want to focus on Jesus healed you. Okay. And I mean this with the utmost of respect. Oh, ye of little mindset, that you have to stop there. Where did Jesus get his power? Where does the goddess get her power? Where does it's the energy of the universe? And my guys are going, yep, you're on the right track, Dave. And the goddess in me, Mother Mary, who gave me this mission, wow, what a lesson. But I really got it. Even her powers as goddess, where how does she do miracles? Because she knows how to use the energy of the universe. And we are part of that universe. What? This is going to be a separate video. Mother Mary, Goddess Healing Universe. That'll be in the title. Because this is big, heavy duty, heavy stuff. And I've known some of these things all along. But this has been an eye and a back opener. I got to keep throwing that in there. It has been 22 hours since my release. Cheers. And between you and me, it wouldn't have hurt to have been there one more day because walking around and getting stable and me because I'm still leaking. I had a she took a picture of the band. That hurts right there, but it's gonna be once. You see how long this bandage is compared to my head? It's as big as my head. All right. Now it's a steri pad with adhesive on either side, but this is the size required that's on right now. So it ain't this big, No, it's this big. That's what's running down my back. And the fact that when she told me yesterday that I can't believe you've been cut twice, Miss, I know I'm repeating myself. When because I'm amazed, I'm still amazed. I'm sitting here and that it's even though it's oozing and She really could have changed the pad today, but it was a 3-day pad. We're trying to stay within the right terms of the OMG, the power of the universe and healing. And sometimes, it was a 50-50 chance I was going to have to go back in. And the universe is like, well, are you going to stumble and fall today? Is your car going to blow up? Are the lights going to go out? And those 3 things I just mentioned have happened since I've been gone. Right here in the neighborhood, by the way. A car blew up in the neighborhood. No joke. But anyway, not here, but in our little 2 or 3 mile neighborhood. The fact that the healing powers of the universe, like I always state, I don't have arthritis. Am I back? Sterling, are you still there? I got your message, and okay. Very good, and good to see you. South Carolina, what part of South Carolina, if you're still there? Because I intend to get well. And there are a lot of places that I used to go to South Carolina, although it was northwestern edge. I had folks that I knew in South Carolina. I did puppet shows one time many years ago in South Carolina, long time ago. But anyway, and only once. Where was I headed with that? Oh yeah, who knows? As I get better with my back, the doctor says I'll be able to paddle again. Now, I might need help with kayaks or something, but if I heal correctly because of my, I will say, unique uh, condition with my back, I may be toting kayaks in 2 months myself, which, okie dokie, I was thinking 6 months, maybe only 2. Thumbs up, cheers, gang, What, you mean I can shorten that, but it is because my lumbar area, I'm going to repeat this. I've said this before. Maybe, but anyway, my entire lumbar area has been squashed. It's crushed. There are no discs, haven't been for a while. I asked where the disc went. He said the body absorbed them. Okay. So, but in some kind of divine weirdness, because it's crushed together and there are no discs there, the bone has grown together and fused. So there's a whole section of my back, because that bandage right there, that whole section of my back is basically one piece, one great big piece of bone. And my question on Sunday, this being Tuesday, was how well is it fused? A little bit, moderate, some good. And he said, you ain't going nowhere. That's great news. And that's why I'm going to be able to pick up a kayak. Anybody still out there? It's not freezing up, but is it freezing up on your end? So, but anyway, I fully intend it if because of the fusion factor and because my back looks so good right now, I'm going to go ahead and assume that with me being careful and with the therapy they're going to provide, my muscles are going to heal. I'm going to assume that by summertime, I'm going to go paddling again and be able to pull my own kayak. In a lot of ways, that's a miracle. A lot of stuff to get me to this miracle and 2 surgeries instead of 1. But that's a miracle to me. Oh my God, I'm going to be able to pull a kayak after a major 2, count 2, count them 2, the old commercial. See, the 2 thing and the second and the extra has overwhelmed me because why 2 of them? 1 wasn't enough, to the universe. And I can see now that no, that I had to have 2 surgeries. As bad as it was, look how great that bad turned out. Because I'm here 22 hours later from the hospital, at least. Still got my badges on, proof of purchase, proof of service, But ow. It's been a long road, it's been a hard road. But I can understand that as much as I wanted the whole thing to go flawlessly, it did not. But even after the number 2, I had a number 2 today as well. I report I've had my BM. Oh God. Did you have a BM this morning, Mr. No? Have you had one today? When was the last time you had a BM? Call us if you have to BM. Oh, okay. For the last 10 days, this has been going on. So it's humorous to me. Sorry if it's TMI to you about a BMI. about a BMI. Anyway, so do I know about healing? Do I know about positive energy? But I also know that this second operation of mine, that was a big oh no from the universe. And I'm not pissed about it. I'm just curious I'm a lot less curious now. But why did you make me go through 2? How come, have I been a bad boy? Did I do something wrong to piss you off? What did I do wrong? I had planned it, hoped it, everything went well, then boom. Literally within 12 hours, a week ago, almost to the penny, I was supposed to be home and on my own and not able to walk at all and paralyzed from the waist down. No, I would be dead by now. And here I am a week later to the clock. And I have not changed my clocks yet, so I can say that. You know how crazy I am. But the idea, though, that in that time frame, and I've talked, I know Michelle and I have talked about it, that, and other people too, but she's in here. And hi, baby. Is it buffering? But in this, if this gets recorded, it'll still be the and it says so. It says 19 minutes. Wowzers. Well, good. I'm seeing some really good colors right now. With all the meds in my pipe, I'm seeing some really nice colors right now. Hey, Brenda, I can't type and it tells me it's locked. I'll reboot. Okay. And peace to you, honest to goodness. But if if it weren't for bad luck, we'd have no luck at all. Gloom, despair, and agony on me. 1 week ago, to that's what I was singing, because I'm gonna die here. You're gonna send me home in this condition, and now after the second operation. So people might say, well, you don't know about what it means to have something go wrong. You want to bet? You want to bet? I got a 9-inch scar that says you want to bet. And maybe that's why I had to do two. Well, you just had yes, I had bad luck, and it was severe. Uh, Honest to God, life threatening. That's why they gave me the second MRI. But the idea of the um, well, the day I was focused on the bad and what the why, but all I could do was deal with the pain at the time. And you deal with the moment at the moment when you're in the moment. That may sound a little weird, but that's the truth. So I couldn't focus on why would God put this badness on me, or why would I have to go? I did not go there at all. It was a medical procedure, 50-50 chance with the blood thinner thing, and it happened to me. And it's happened to other people, so it ain't a new thing. They got a pressure washer that they go up and down your spine. They put you on a big stainless steel table, honest to God, and they can tilt you up sideways and hose your ass down, literally, because your ass is showing when you're working on when they're working on your spine. So if you think you're going to be embarrassed, wait till they strip you down and strap you to this stainless steel table that inverts sideways with a high pressure washer. Honest to God, I was amazed. I was like, son of a bitch. It's like going to the car wash, baby. Oh, goodness gracious me. Oh, make me laugh. I can just see my naked ass up there and them hosing me down is all. Anybody in there? Susie Q, how you doing? I love you, Susie, but hush. I'm resting. Trust me, I have been in a bed for 10 days, and they got two physical therapists to be out here, one each day. They they want me up. They want me up. I've had enough rest. Now the other thing is I ain't gonna be running around, but you know, um, I want to be up and look out the window. I ain't, might not be much more, but I'm resting. I'm in a rest position right now, and this is part three of the home from the hospital. But it's to tell you all I can feel the healing, physically feel the healing. Okay, calm down. I got this. All right. And Susie, you weren't in here earlier, but quick update: the last person to put a dressing on my back yesterday, 24 hours ago. Yeah, because it was about this time. Yeah, because they were shove me out the door thing, and I was ready. Um, she said, "Mr. No," as she's peeling this big. Here's the bandage, still in the pack, but that's what's on my back right now. And she was the one that put the bandage on after my first operation. And she's peeling it down and she's going, and she goes, "Oh my God." Now, I said this before, but we had a really good rapport. And so I'm like, "Oh my God, what?" She goes, "I can't believe this." She goes, I put this bandage on the last time. And I was like, "Yeah." And she goes, "I can't believe you've been cut twice. I can't believe it. It looks so great." And she had her hand on her shoulder and she looked around and she said, "It looks wonderful. Hey, Lady Court, how are you?" "Oh, I'm here to tell you I got them and I'm getting them and I can feel them right now. I got it. Thank you. Thank you. That's my reason for being here right now, is to tell you all, as it's happening, the healing from the universe is absolutely, you know, emphatically. I've learned another level again. I've leveled up in the game of life, I guess. And more to come on that, but please, I got it. I got it. You can keep saying it, but trust me, y'all, I got it. I really do. And there are levels of this understanding I want to share with you over here in the future that I hope you can at least get without having to go through two surgeries, that you can at least understand from my experience what I mean by these different levels of this healing thing. Okay. Because it has blown my mind. It has blown my mind. And I thought now basically I had a really good understanding going into the first surgery. Everything's great. But after this second one, but the fact that after two cuts, 9 inches long, my back looks great and I'm healing. Here I am, proof. Your prayers, the cosmos. Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you. Thumbs up. So anyway, yeah, I'm probably going to get uh, they have me hyped up on steroids to keep the swelling down. So my attitude and so forth, I'm a little wired. All right. I haven't had any coffee and I'd like some, but I can't get in there to make it. It's okay. I can manage. But I do have a couple of drinks here, and I got some juice and a little munchie, so I don't have to move. Just pick it up. So I got my little spot set here, and all is groovy. I know several friends of mine. One has his wife is in the hospital in Florida in Tampa with possible colon cancer. He I've talked about him before. He's got a bad back. I talked to him the other day, but his bone is infused together like mine is. And if he takes a wrong step, his back goes out. They have to reoperate on him. That is not the case with me. My all of my discs are gone. My lumbar has squashed together over time. That's a divine, weird sort of twist to my story. If I'd had this surgery any time before this, I would not be able to be sitting here like I am right now. All the parameters change. So it's not just back surgery, it's not just healing. He can't heal because of his parameters. He's had 3 surgeries on one vertebrae. Now, my second surgery was because of the blood clot, hematoma, uh, and was serious that they had to schedule me, within 2 days of after finding it. That's pretty serious. It wasn't a joke. They split me open again, but I'm back together, and it's healing so well that the nurse said, "I can't believe you've been cut twice." Thank you, universe. So believe. I had some really shitty bad luck. They had to cut me twice. Well, Dave, you don't Yes, I do understand. Right now, you damn well better believe I understand. Well, but not everybody has bad luck. That's true. And at first, it looked like I was going to skate through this nice and clean. Eh, Can bad luck happen at any moment? Yes. Thank you, Jesus, and to the two lady nurses that picked me up off the floor naked as a jaybird after trying to do a BM a week ago to right now. So you hear me talking about, that it might be crappy right now, but that don't mean the rest of it's going to be. Did I have some bad moments? You betcha. But I'm not focusing on that. I'm focusing on the before bad luck and after the bad luck. I still had really crappy bad luck. Supposed to be home, and here I am being cut open again. If that don't open your eyes, both mentally, physically, spiritually, on so many levels, and for me to be sitting here now, healing as well as I am now, that is the miracle. Even with the shitty bad luck, I'm a miracle sitting here on so many levels. And I know it's from the power of the universe because I asked. I had to ask. It's in yesterday's video in part 1 or 2, but I'll relate it basically. After they finally decided not to release me and the doctor ordered an MRI, it was just a couple of hours later on a week ago that I went downstairs for the MRI. I wasn't on any particular pain meds or anything because they were trying to wean me off, thinking I'm supposed to go home. And so, no steroids or anything, and the swelling's building up. I'm in pain. They know something's wrong. I get the MRI, but during the MRI, during that 30 minutes, I was telling my friend John on the phone this morning, they give you this bubble, and if you can't stand it, you squeeze the bubble. I was laying in the tube with the bubble in my hand, thinking. I called out literally out loud to the universe and said, "Y'all know I don't ask for much because I believe, but for all the powers in the universe, you got to get me through these next 30 minutes. Please, everybody out, I call upon the universe to give me the energy to not hit that button." It was hard to do. I was getting ready to push the bulb when I heard a click. "Mr. Null, we're through," and she pulled me out. I mean, an instant more, and I would have pushed the button. 30-minute long in the tube. Oh, and their machine in Thomasville is much older than the machine in Moultrie. Just saying, it's clunkier, and the MRI Moultrie, not Thomasville. Anyway, nice people though. But it was one of the it wasn't. You didn't think you were you. In my heart, I knew I wasn't going to die, but in my heart, I wished that it hurt so bad. Please, Lord Jesus, take me. Um, to the point of like I would never want anybody, even in torture. Not that you see people in these movies that torture one another. I cannot imagine somebody wanted to use a torture device, depending on your physical condition and whatever, that they put you one of these machines willingly and torture you to find out what's wrong. And that's basically what happened to me. But my friend Christine, she had an MRI yesterday, which we don't know the results yet. And they did an MRI of my friend down there with the so, and I've had three of them now myself. So here we go. But great medical stuff, but the experience and the condition you're in when they put you in the machine, and because mine was different than this person and that person's, but we all experienced the machine. But each of us experienced it because of our own local condition. All right. So, and it does matter. It matters greatly. My experience, because of my physical makeup, ain't going to be like yours. And after having been through these procedures, I don't know if people understand that. I mean, it's great, the technology, but it's the experience that they have with it. Okay. Which is something that's going to come up in some other videos I now plan on doing, right, guys? Uh, Boy, do they have a list of stuff for me to do. You're going to be recovering. You're going to be bored. You're going to be doing some live streams and videos. Okay, that's why I'm still here. But I am resting. I am stable. And it's only been 1 day from the hospital. So some of y'all out there, I love you, but Jill, well, this I got it. I got it. And it's because of you all. And thank you that I'm still here and I'm chatting with you now. So but I got it. All right. There's some folks who are like, oh, we've been so worried about you. My dear friend Rhonda, she was like, oh, and I'm like, calm down. I love you. Love you. I know you do. Calm down just a little. But we prayed. I know you did. Calm down just a little. It's a little excessive at this point. But calm down. I'm home. But I know you love me. You've done all these things already. You've taken care of these piddly things for me. Calm down a little. I love you. She was standing right there yesterday, about 22 hours ago. And I just smiled and I said, I love you. I love you. Not henpecking, dwaddling over me, and making sure. And I was like, I love you. I love you. I love you. But just hyper over it. And I'm like, okay, all right, I'm good. It's okay. But I love you all I do, and thank you so much. I mean, I hope you can understand that I mean it. Or otherwise I wouldn't be. No, that's not true. I'd be here anyway because now I be pre-op before they put me in YouTube prison. Was having the discussion in my head. All right, now I have gone to all this trouble to see about getting my back operated on. My heart's stable, all my other conditions. There's no cancer or anything. So now what? Now I mentioned this yesterday, I think, and so I'm gonna have to look up Grandma Moses, and I ain't going into that. Oops, screen piece. I know you do, Chloe. I know. I'm getting back to work. Love you too, Susie Q. Thank you, Lady Court Tails. Hey, how you doing? I can see, but I don't have my glasses on, and I'm a little stoned. And ooh, what a nice combination of meds I'm taking. I've never been one to take OxyContin thingy, but I get one every 6 hours. Okie doke. I got a whole bottle of them. Okie doke. I got my tramadol. Okie doke. I got my gabapentin. Okie doke. But I'm not a drug abuser. But if I'm hurting, I'm gonna take them. And one thing, I love the nurses and everything, but in the way the system is messed up in the hospitals, it's 5 minutes till. time to have my meds. I'm making up the time now. Yesterday, but it's 1 o'clock. Yep. Well, no, it's 5 minutes till. Yeah, but it's almost 1 o'clock. Nope, it's 5 minutes till. They cannot give you a pill. It will not dispense it if it's 1 second before it's due. Nope, you ain't getting it. Now, folks were like, what about your meds? And I said, look, everything's sitting right here beside me at my discretion. If like today, when the nurse was here, I said, on my clock, it's 10 o'clock because I haven't set my clock forward, and I ain't again this year. I might have to, just for reference to the outside world. But see, I can see the digital. But anyway, I said, it's 10 o'clock. We're going through my meds. And I said, as we do it, I'm going to take them. So 10 o'clock, and it was 5 after by this time, but 10 o'clock is my focus point on when did you take your meds? 10. And there were several of them. Which one? Don't know. But the bottles are labeled. So at 10 o'clock, I took my meds. And so, but if I'm sitting here and it's 10 minutes till, and I go, I think I'll take my meds, or it's 20 minutes later, you can't do that in the hospital. So, but what should have been, I'll be back in a couple of minutes to give your meds, literally 3 minutes ended up being 30 minutes before you got your meds. And in that 30 minutes, pain level, it was time. Give me my stuff, y'all know I'll be back on time 30 minutes later because stuff happens. Then you get it. Well, in that 30 minutes, your pain level has gone up and da, 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 da. Now it takes longer for that to come back down. It was a bad fault in the system. But people get sick, the nurses get called to another room. I understand. But I can sit here, and if it's 3 minutes to 2 and I want to take a damn pain pill, I don't have to wait until it goes beep, you know? So I'm in having that control without abuse. But I told the one nurse, I said, if I'm hurting and I got 30 minutes to go, I'm taking the pill. But now I'm going to try to achieve my goal is to try to wait as long as possible. But when it gets to the point, it's like, all right, you're 30 minutes late. You've made it an hour late. Time to take the pill. Versus, oh, I got to wait 30 minutes to take it. I'm doing the reverse opposite of that. Well, it's 30 minutes early. I'm going to wait a little while. Let's see how this works out. So rather than depending upon the time, rather than depending upon I'm still depending on the medicine, but it's my choice in the matter that matters. So in my healing process, and what I have learned over the years, is that so now in the hospital, it was like, give me it now, because I needed it right then. Now that I'm under control of it, though, if I need it now, I'm going to have my own, I've got my own thing. 30 minutes is like, 30 minutes is about what I'll push. Well, you got 30 minutes for a time. Okay, well, it's gone. Not, well, I got an hour and a half to go. If I'm hurting that bad, maybe, but I doubt it. Because I'm going to tough it out at least to the 30 minutes. That's my own internal. But to not become dependent upon the drug, because the more you do, you look forward to that relief. Well, you have to extend it. Anybody who's been in any kind of sport, you have to push it some. And so with pain meds and healing, you have to push it some. Well, I got 20 minutes. I think I'll take it now. it's only been 24 hours for me, I would do it. Tomorrow, we'll see. Maybe. Let's see. Today's Tuesday. All right. Tuesday went. So I'm looking at Friday over the weekend of being able to back off and say, well, yeah, okay, I got 30 minutes. Yeah, but I'm okay. You know, well, it's been after the time to take it. Well, it's been, okay, all right. So I'm going to be the opposite with this, as I have in the past, in order to allow my body to heal, allow my mental state to heal. Because in the 10 days I was there, they trained my body by having these medications there, and I needed them. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do. But at the same time, the healing process from the universe, the person has to get involved. My involvement is to not stop. Well, I did stop taking two of the blood thinners until, but we discussed it. And I'm going back and we discussed it. There's a plan and there it is. So, but the thing is that you take control of the situation, which helps take control of your healing. Okay. Well, I don't know. I got to take this med at such and such. Well, why? It's for my blood pressure. Okay. Well, what about this one? So, but it's the intent of it. And the intent, this pill is for my blood pressure. This pill is for my kidneys because I have 40% loss. This drug is for this. You take it with the intent. This is my liver pill. This is my this pill. And now there are some people who do that. But if you put the intent into the pill, which is this other level of, yeah, I got it. No, you don't, Dave. Yeah, no, you take the pill. No, you don't get it. Like talk to the pill. Okay, you're my blood pressure pill. Go do your job. That's the difference. Versus, oh, there's my blood pressure pill. I took it. Wait a minute. Did you just talk to your blood pressure pill? You damn straight. Go do your job, buddy. Clunk. Think about that. I mean, I'm a little stoned, but think about that. So, in a way, you're sort of telling the nanobots, you know, or whatever, to this pill, it's got medicine in it that sends it out to your body, right? Ain't that sort of like nanobots in a figure of speech? So here's this pill with nanobot technology of the medicines that circulate through us to attach itself and do. Ain't that nanobot? You know, however they do it, ain't that sort of like? So why not program them? I'm learning this. This is my new lesson. Talk to the pill. No shit. I can see it. What? Talk to the pill, Hawkeye. Really? Talk to the pill, Hawkeye. Okay. But I get it. I get it. When, if you eat with intent with just regular food, you can stay healthier. If you do certain things in life with a good intent, well, see, I went into this operation with a good intent, but shit happened. But I came out of it with a good intent, and here I am with a good intent. So, good intent, tui. Say that again. I'm trying. The good intent comes in regardless of bad luck. You got to have bad luck, so you got to keep the positive going. Yeah, but they slit you open again. Yeah, so, but all right, let's go on. Let's move ahead, please. But who's going to pay for the extra operation? Don't care. I mean, just stuff. Don't care. At the moment, you can't. But if you, I'm, me being here with you right now is proof of my positive intent, regardless of them having to rip me open again and pressure wash me out. I still, the nursing staff down there was great. They were pointing out things to me before they put me out. It was great. I loved it. What a lesson. It almost looked medieval. I love it. Am I lagging? Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Yeah, people think I'm crazy when I do such things. I agree, Chloe. It's on our sides. That's one of my screaming points for today. It's always out there, all the time. It's accessible to everybody. Regardless of good luck, bad luck, it's always there. If anybody asks, hell yeah, I had bad luck. You damn right. But with good intent. And I never gave up on the universe because, as you've heard me say, I believe, I believe, I believe, I believe. And for Jesus the other night in that MRI machine. There it goes again. It's fluttering in and out here. Okay. Just got another warning. So I'm aware of the stream thing. But if somebody can come back and watch this, versus just me being able to have a conversation with y'all, I still am. But through it all, the blessings were still there, and I can feel them now. One reason why I'm still hanging out is I want to tell you, here it is. I'm proof. Healing works. It can work. It will work. But you can still have bad luck. But oh my God, he had another heart attack. Sometimes, folks' conditions are such that prayer might not work. And it's not that prayer doesn't work and can't work, but the person, and I know this because I just went through it a week ago. Well, not the operation, but we're getting close to that. But a week ago today, that you too are going to have to be opened up again. And you too are going to have to experience these things. My condition is different than other people's. Not that my condition would have resulted in death of them washing me, pressure washing me, but I'm thinking of heart attack things. And my buddy who's had to have a stent, several, who's also had back surgery. So we both had similar things. And the only thing different, we're taking similar medicines, we're doing similar activities. And the similarities are kind of weird. But even though we are so similar, it's different. Well, but my condition's like this and yours is like that. So, one of the things that after the first operation, I realized a lot of stuff depends on personal condition. Whether you got diabetes, whether you got high blood pressure, or whether your bones are brittle, whatever it may be, and the body's got a bunch of stuff. It may be that your condition at the time of that surgery, event, whatever, and I don't mean just medically, I mean in life as well, that the situation is, it has to do with your not just your outwardness, but your constitution, who you are. And I see it on a different level now, in that, oh my God, we're so similar, body types and this and that. And we think and talk and do and the same. But we ain't. So how we heal has to do with our intent. This is tied together. Our healing has to do with our intent. So if me, I'll be person A. So person A believes in a way that person B doesn't. And the only difference is the intensity. Uh, I won't, I'm going, person B believes that the universe, yeah, but they're more chalant about it, nonchalant. Yeah, the universe can heal. Yeah, okay. Yeah, the goddess. Yeah, okay. And they do believe it, but to me, it's like in me. But my life experience, my feeling of the universe, my interpretation of the universe interpreting itself to me is totally different from him. But we both understand the basics. Hello, sir or madam, BSN Mother Cooking and Vlogs. Hey there, how are you? Great to see you. Are you an old person? um, are you hearing me okay, Michelle? Yeah, welcome, welcome. Hey, Mossy man, you coming back? Or Ben or hanging or whatever. I know we got a bad connection. I'm just, I'm trying to get the train of thought out. So if this is recorded on YouTube, I can go back and go, what did I say? I wanted to talk about that. So I can, which I never watch my videos back. But these in this series, I might, because I'm touching on things that need to be a topic for just one video in and of itself, or maybe a series of videos because of what the second. Can y'all tell from what I'm trying to explain that there seems to be a difference in my understanding of things? Is any of this showing up out there? I know it's me. I know you love me. No, but to me, it's in my head. It's obvious, and they just sort of asked me. They ought to be able to tell. Oh, really? Okay, so ask them, right? Yeah, BSN Mother Cooking. Mother, is it mother or should it? I'm just asking, should it be mother's cooking like mama made back in the day? But anyway, that's just my craziness. But in this grand scheme of things, all Pearl, I was thinking about you earlier, and I was like, and your phone number's sitting right over there. You were sort of next in line, but my phone's up here charging, and the cell phone is iffy at the bottom of the hill sometimes. Now, knock on wood. Um, you're gonna knock on wood, baby. Yep. Anyway, that one of those nurses in the hospital got me singing again. I love it. There's the emphasis on you never know, even sitting here at my house by myself. Oh, by the way, update about Duggar. Duggar's staying with the neighbors and his three little children. Some of you got the picture, share it if you want. Oh, sweetie, Pearl, I know everybody, if you have, I got to update Pearl because I love you. But the nurse who, um, Pearl, I had the first operation. It went extremely well, but then I developed a blood clot, and they had to go back in exactly a week ago from not right this moment, but today, and pressure washing me out. The nurse who put the bandages on me after the first operation, Mr. No, you're healing well. Okay, great. times two now. Yesterday, she was the last person to put this very long bandage on. That's what I'm wearing. And she said, Mr. No, I can't believe that you've been cut twice. It looks marvelous. So I could see it through her eyes. She put her hand on my shoulder and looked around. I looked over because I can't turn my head well. She goes, it looks marvelous. I can't believe you've been cut twice. That I can't see it. The nurse was here today, took a picture of the bandage, which I'm still leaking fluids, but better out than in. And I got, oh goodness, I might actually get some lunch. Somebody's here. So, yeah, everybody's got a crappy update. I tried to do it from the hospital. But I'm home and I'm safe and I'm stable. And I got to go because somebody's in the yard. Okay. And here comes lunch. And I need to deal with this, my friends. I'll be back. I'll be back. I'm bored with nothing to do. I love you. I can feel your healing and I know it's coming through. Pass the word around. I'll be live with Robert tonight. Okay. And I'll see you then. Come on in. But I'm ending this one. I'll see you. I love you. Cheers. Okay.